So most
Right.
people just dip them in one color.
That's true.
And so do you decorate with anything else besides the small ornaments? Do you put beads on the tree?
Yes, I do have a lot of this kind of things like that. The small ornaments are there, and then I have these cute drums. I also put those drums here and there, and some
Yeah.
stars. I put a star at the top and everything.
Yeah.
I just actually decorate it with whatever I have.
Hello everyone. Today I'd be having a conversation on the app Cambly with a lovely tutor from the USA. Cambly is an app where you can practice your English with tutors from all over the world, from countries like the USA, the UK, Canada, and many more. If you want to join Cambly, then the link is given in the description box below. You can also use the code 29lively to get 15-minute trial class worth Rs 99 for Rs 29 only. If you talk about me, then Cambly helped me a lot to boost my confidence, and I'm sure that it would help you as well. So let's begin with the conversation.
Hi,
Oh, hi, Adrija. How are you?
I'm great, and how have you been?
I've been doing very well. I am on a trip right now, so I'm excited to be coming from a hotel room today.
Oh, where have you been? Where?
I am just visiting a city close to mine because my boyfriend is on a business trip here.
Oh, wow,
So
that's
I came
great.
so that we could hang out because we live in different cities.
Hmm, that's so great.
Yes, I looked at your YouTube channel. It looks very full. I'm going to recommend it to some of my students.
Oh, thank you so much.
Very good. So tell me about have you been doing how long have you been learning English?
Well, I've been learning English from a very young age, from 2 years old probably. It all started by watching cartoon, Disney movies, and all those. And I
Mhm.
listened to them and I just tried to speak it out, and that is from where I learned.
Ah, very nice. I think that's where a lot of people are able to start their English. Disney is our favorite English teacher.
Yeah, that's right.
Very good. And I know you said you were from India, I think, in your
Yes.
message. Where in India are you from?
Well, I'm from the east part of India. I'm from a state known as West Bengal.
West Bengal. Oh, very nice. All right. Are there anything that is famous from West Bengal that I should know about?
Yes, you can know about. Have you ever heard of Kolkata? It is a big city.
Kolkata. Yes, I think so. I think we probably mispronounce it when we talk about it here.
Yeah.
I think we call it Calcutta.
Right. Previously, it was known as Calcutta, but now the name has changed to Kolkata.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I learned something new today. And of course, my name is Colleen, and I live in the United States. My state is in Missouri. So if you've heard of Kansas City, I live close to there.
Oh, wow, that's great. So, do you live in a small town?
Yes, I live in a smaller city that has a lot of trees and nature. My region is a region that has a lot of farming communities. So as soon as you leave your city, there are lots and lots of farms.
Mm.
And we grow a lot of corn and soybeans here.
Oh, wow, that's great. Same here. Even I'm from a small town. It's known as Raigan. And the thing that I love about small towns is that, they are full of trees. Whenever I go to my rooftop and all that I can see are trees and trees. And that is the thing that I think I would probably miss during if I go to big cities. So I love trees, and that is the thing I love here.
Yes, I feel the same way. My family's home sits on a tall and because the hill can't be built on, there are lots of trees around my house. And so when I look out my windows, I don't see a city, I just see trees. And if I moved to a large city, I think I would be very sad to not have so much green around me. But if you did move to a large city, do you know what city you would like to live in?
I'm not really. Wherever fate takes me, because there are some very good cities in India. I would recommend. Like there are a lot of good cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, and a lot of
Mhm.
other places. So I think they are nice, but I don't know if I would get that green environment there.
That's true. I think that if I were to live in large cities, I would stay living in a city in my region. Outside of my state is called the Midwest. And a lot of our cities here are built with green spaces in the city. So we still have lots of trees. So I would live in a suburb of a large city, but never downtown.
That's a great idea. I think I'd also do the same. So, have you went to the big cities of USA? Because I know a lot of big cities there.
I have not been to any of the largest cities. It's quite expensive to travel by air here. And I live in the middle of the country, so I have not visited New York City or Los Angeles, which are some of the bigger cities that everyone knows. I've flown out of Houston and Dallas, which are the Texas cities, and I visited very briefly Chicago, but those are just the biggest cities I've been to, probably. Yeah, but they're very nice cities. They have a lot of interesting things to do in them. Like, right now, I am in Kansas City, and on Friday, my boyfriend and I will go to the botanical gardens here.
Wow.
Yes, I'm very excited. I know. I love just like you, I love green things.
Same. I'd also love to learn about green things, like botanical garden. And my favorite thing is botany. And I just love everything about plants.
Ah, so do you grow your own garden or your own potted plants in your house?
Yes, unfortunately, we don't have a garden, but we do have potted plants on our rooftop. That they are present on our rooftop, and my mother has, of course, they are there
Mhm,
for my mother because my
mhm.
mother loves to grow trees. But I also love to see them and water them daily because that is a very great thing. And whenever I go to my rooftop, I'm like, this is the best thing that I've ever seen because I love trees. I Previously we didn't have any trees at our home, but then my mom bought some trees, and
Mhm.
now we have like plenty of trees on our rooftop.
Plenty of trees. Ah, so she put the trees in pots on the corners so it feels like you're surrounded?
Right.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Yes, I feel the same. I love being connected to my plants. Of course, I can't show you them here, but at my house, I have 2 plants on my desk so that I can feel them and water them during my day. And during the winter time, I have a lot of plants that I take inside because my home is large enough to have an outdoor patio. And so we have a lot of herbs, and we had some tomatoes, but it's been a very dry summer, so they did not grow very well.
Mm, I
Do
see.
you grow any vegetables in your pots on the roof?
Not really, but we do grow fruits, but vegetables, they just take plenty of time, and only
Mhm.
one time we eat them, and like it's over. But we love to
Yeah.
grow flowers and fruits. We did have a I guess I don't know. I don't remember. We did have an orange tree probably, but it didn't grow well. And there were a lot of other fruit trees. I remember, but I think I love
Mhm.
flower trees more.
Yeah. I love fruit trees, but they take a lot of care.
Hmm.
And especially with citrus trees, sometimes they take a lot of water. So during especially dry years, they don't like to produce fruit. So they're not as productive as I wish they were. My
Right.
friend had a small lemon tree and she named it Liz Lemon
Wow.
because she really liked there is a TV show that was very popular during the time with Liz Lemon in it. Oh, 30 Rock. That's what it was called. Very nice. So you help your mother garden. Do you have a favorite flower?
I'm not really. I love each and every flower, because flowers makes me happy. Like whenever I look
Mhm.
at flowers, they make me happy. So I don't care which flower it is. It, they just need to be flowers.
That's very fair. I find some people have a favorite flower because maybe their mother grows it. I don't have a favorite flower, but one of my favorites is called surprise lilies. They're a very pretty flower that you don't see any leaves on the ground where they come up.
Okay.
They just come up as a stalk and then flower, and then they're done.
Wow.
They're like a surprise.
Yeah, that's great. Especially I love the white color, so I love every flower with white. I actually love them. They just look so peaceful to me.
Yeah, I also like how they contrast really well with the
Hmm.
green, so it gives you lots of colors in your garden, whereas
Right.
sometimes some of the darker colors blend in too much.
Uh-huh.
Like we have a lot of violet
Mm-hmm.
colors in our garden because we have something called petunias
Mm-hmm. Right.
that grow very well here. So my mom likes to put them in the garden, but usually they're very dark, very velvety and pretty, but difficult to see if you're trying to look at the garden and just see the bountiful flowers.
Right. So during the Christmas, do you have like a Christmas tree? Do you really like decorate a Christmas tree?
Yes, my family decorates a Christmas tree, but we unfortunately have a fake tree.
Mm-hmm.
We have a plastic tree that we keep in our basement, and we pull it up, and it sits kind of like an umbrella upside down, and then you place it in the holder, and you pull down the pieces, and you fluff them up to make them look more real.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, my parents used to get a real tree every year, but it is a lot of work because you have to water it to keep it fresh.
Right.
My boyfriend and his roommates like to get a real tree every year. So I think this year I will help them decorate the real tree and maybe I will tell you about it.
Of course, I'd be eagerly looking forward to know about that.
Yes. I will say Christmas is one of my favorite seasons. We have a lot of traditions around that time. And something I love to do if I get the chance is to make something called cinnamon ornaments.
Okay.
Um, you make it like a cookie, but it is lots and lots of cinnamon, not very much flour.
Mm.
And you cut them like with the cookie cutters, like you see in like gingerbread men or stars or
Yes, right.
circles. And you hang them on the tree like ornaments, and they make the house smell very, very rich.
Wow.
Mhm.
So you love to bake cookies?
Yes, I love baking, and cookies is one of my specialties.
Wow.
When I was in high school, I used to make lots of different decorative cookies. I remember one year I made zombie bread men for Christmas.
That's so lovely. I absolutely love the thing about Christmas, because I do have the small version of the plastic tree that you said about, and
Mhm.
the exact same thing I do. I need to just pull it up
Yeah.
to make it to make it look fluffier and all those. I also love, I have this small decorating things, and I just
Mhm.
keep it in a corner of my house, so it just
Mhm,
looks
mhm.
great.
Yes, my mother loves Christmas, and so she actually got me a Christmas tree like that for my bedroom. So I put it on my shelf. If usually I have a shelf behind me at my
Hmm.
desk, and I usually decorate behind myself with the Christmas tree so everyone can enjoy the Christmas season with me.
It's so great.
Yes, it is one of my favorite things to decorate with the ornaments, like you said, especially
Yeah.
on the small tree. They always have the tiny little
Yeah,
pieces.
and they look so cute.
They do. They look very cute. And I have made ornaments of that size, but they take a long time to paint very fine
Right.
details. So most
Right.
people just dip them in one color.
That's true.
And so, do you decorate with anything else besides the small ornaments? Do you put beads on the tree?
Yes, I do have a lot of this kind of things like that. The small ornaments are there, and then I have this cute drums. I also put those drums here and there, and some
Yeah.
stars. I put a star at the top and everything.
Yeah.
I just actually decorate it with whatever I have.
Ah, yes, anything that you have is
Hmm.
always a good thing to put on the tree. In fact, even traditionally here, we make a string with popcorn and cranberries, the berry. So there's white and red, and we would string that on the tree in the past. But that was before we could afford to buy ornaments.
I see.
But yeah, it's a lovely time of year, and I love whenever it starts to get cold and you can wear the extra fuzzy sweaters.
That's true. The only
Mhm.
thing that I love about winter is like, you can get in those fluffy coats and blankets and you can
Yes.
like, I wish I could sleep here forever. That's the thing.
Yes. It's not that I want to be warm all the time. It's that I want
Hmm.
to be cold and then made warm with a
Made
blanket.
warm, right?
It's better. It's a better sleep. I agree.
Hmm.
But Adrija, I think our time is almost up.
Yes.
So I want to say thank you for talking with me today. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, same. I wish we could talk again.
Yes, absolutely. You know
Hmm.
where I'm at, and I know where you're at. I'll have to watch your videos more.
Right.
All
Have a
right,
nice day.
bye. I will. You too, okay?